Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this video we are going to understand a very important question that is similar to a study question, right? So study we have seen, it is a similar type of questions. You can, if you have not watched that video, please go and watch so you can understand clearly here. Okay, so the question is saying that maximum number of events that can be attended to, and attended one we have already uploaded, so please watch. You are also have to do the similar type of things in this video, but little changes are there. So let's understand what the question is saying there. So the question is saying that in very simple word, it's saying that you are given you can say events we have given, right? Means you are given a list of events, and each event has a start day, end day, and value. Study it was given start day, end day, right? And value it was not given. So today we have given extra is value. Okay, means each index of the event will have three things, right? First start date, then end date, and then the value. Okay, start day, end day, and the value. What is this value? This value you earn by attending. Okay, like you're getting the some points, right? Like that. So this is your start day, this is your end day, and this is your valid. So as each index where event, you can say event at I is this, and I is, let's suppose, is 0, right? If I is 0, it means the value is here. Let's suppose 1, 2, and 4. So here 1 is start, and 2 is end, and 4 is the value. Okay, so you are also given another thing, that is a number we have given, it is k, which means you can attend at most k events. You have to attend, right? Means, but there are two rules are there, right? It is saying this event, right, this event can't overlap, right? So event can't overlap. The very first, it is saying there is two rules, that is you cannot attend the two events at the same time. Okay, means it should not be overlap. Okay, you must finish one by before starting another one. And another is saying you don't have to attend exactly k, attending fewer is okay. Okay, just imagine that you are a, let's suppose, a freelancer, right, from a list of paid gigs. Okay, and each gigs has a fixed start and end date, right? Start and end date is there. Okay, a start, end date, and they pays you a certain amount. Can we say that if you are a freelancer and you are getting choose by a list of paid gigs, right? We can say that. So each gigs has a fixed start date and end date, and this is your amount. So let's suppose he pays you a certain amount that will goes here once you finish the project, let's suppose. So you can do two gigs that overlaps in the date, right? That can happen, right? You can't do the two events, let's suppose, like this, right? You can E1 or E2, you can say E1 and E2. Can we say that? Means you cannot do the two gigs that overlap in the dates, right? So you can have times for up to k. Can we say that? Means you have the time for up to k gigs you can do. So how do you maximize your total income, right? So let's suppose we have given just think that we have given this one, right? We have given this one. Okay, so let's think that we are going with the event one. We are going with the event one. Okay, event one. The event one, if we'll say, we'll go with the day 1 to day 2, correct? Can we go day 1 to day 2? So the value we are getting is, let's suppose we are getting 4 here, right? We are getting value 4. Can we say that? Again, we are going event 1, where days will be after day 2, it will be day 3 to day 4. Can we say that? Day 3 to day 4. And this is happening for 3. You see here 3. At this event 0, E1, this is E2, right? And this is E3. Can we say that? And E3 is going what? Day 2 to day of 3, right? Day 3. And we are getting the value 1. Okay. So these things we have given. Okay. Now understand the non-overlapping pairs. Okay. Let's suppose these are the timeline we have. 4 plus 3 is 7. And if we'll here see event 0 and event 1, if we'll do the sum, what we will get? Value will get 7. Can we say that? Yes, right? And if you see event 2 and 1, event 2 and 1 is overlap, right? It's a overlap. Can we say that? Event 0 and 2 is also overlap. Can we say that? It means this is only one event that is valid, 0 and 1, right? 0 and 1, event 0 having this one and event 1 having this one, right? So we are getting 7, right? So that, and these are, we have to discard it because these are overlapped, right? So these things we have given, correct? So we have to pick up to 2 events. How many events? K equal to 2. Since K equal to 2, right? It means how many we have to pick? Pick up up to 2 we have to do, right? We have to pick. Means let's suppose, give me 1 second. Or we have options are there. Let's suppose when option 1 is there, what is the options 1 is there? So if we'll pick event, let's call, we are going to take event 0, right? So event 0 have 1 and 2. Can we say that? Event 1 we have value start and end is 1 and 2, and value we have is 4, right? So we will pick here, and the value we are getting is what? 4. Can we say that? Now let's pick the event is 1. Can we say that? Where value we have is 3 start and 4 ends, and value we have 3, right? So here the value will become what? 3. There is no overlapping, correct? 1 2 3 4, no overlapping. So we can say we don't have overlap, no overlap, and so the total is 7. Can we say that? Okay, so can we say that we have total is 7? Understand? We have given this function, right? This method where we will get the events and K, right? So in the very first step, as we have discussed, we'll sort this array, right? Study we have already seen how to sort it, right? So we have to sort this, and we will use a comparator dot comparing int, and as we have done yesterday, we will sort by end day, right? Yesterday we have did what? E was at 0 for the start. If we sort by the start date, it will be 0, but this time we have to sort this by end day, right? So we have to do at 1. Now we have step 2 where we will extract the day for binary search, right? Means we'll get n, will get, then this will be our ends, and we needs to traverse for all the events, and we'll extract the event date and we'll store at events array, right? We have to extract the start date from the binary search right here, and similarly we'll find first the start end date, and we'll keep storing at here, right? Now dp at I and j we have to find, right? That is our dp table. So we have to create the dp table I and j, and it will be the max value by considering the first I events, and j will be the peak events. Okay, so we'll keep storing the value here. Okay, n plus 1 and k plus 1 we have to take. Then we'll iterate over the events. So for I equal to 1 to n will go, right? And this is our current event. So you can get the current event at I minus 1, and you will have the start at current at 0, and event will be at current at 1, and you will get the value at current at 2. So we have to find the previous means we have to find the last non-overlapping event. What is our last or non-overlapping events that we have to find, right? That index we will get, from there we will get the index, right? This is our binary search that will give you the non-overlapping events which is last, right? And that from there you will get the index. Now it's time to go for the picks, right? If you are picking the choices, means either you will choose the choices. If you don't pick the current events, you have to find the max of this, which is max. You will store it here. Okay, now if you want to pick the current events and you want to add the value, right? What you need to do, you have to do dp add. You have to find the max between I and j, and dp at previous plus 1 and j minus 1, correct? And the value we have to keep adding here, so you will get all the sum value at a time, understands? And then you have to return dp at n and k. This is your binary search from where you will find the index, right? You know, we have to find the low, high, right? And there will be no minus, right? We will keep checking the value. We have to find the mid. If the events at mid and 1 is less than start, we'll find answer is mid and will increase the low. Else we'll do high is mid minus 1, means we will discard the half one. Like this, you know the binary search how to do, right? So this is your event, right? And this is your start. Okay, so this method will we will use to find the last event that ends before the current start. Okay, and we have to find that, and you will get the answer. Okay, I hope you understands. So in this step we have used dynamic programming, right, and binary search, correct? So our strategy was first sort the events by end day. Okay, and this is what we are doing, right? First we have sort this one. Okay, so array dot sort, we have passed the event and we have used comparator comparing, and at e0 is start and e1 as we have ended, right? And that is why we have used the very first step to sort it, right? Then second step we have to do is we have to find the dp at, you can say I and j, right? It means dp and ij is will be the, you can say, max value by choosing up to j events among the first I. Okay, then, and that we will do here, right? We have to choose, there will be choices will be there, right? Up to k, means we have to make a loop that will start from 1 and we have will go up to k. Okay, so the choices either you will pick or you will not pick. If, right, don't pick the current events, then you will find this one, right? And if we'll pick the current events and we want to add the value, we'll get this one, right? So we will keep finding the max value by choosing up to j events, we can say, for this one, right? Among the I events, we can say first I events, right, at I. Now here for each event that we are talking about, so the third step is for each event I, and we say that for each event I, we have two choices. Can we say that? We have two choices. What are the choices we have? Very first, either you will skip it. Can we say that? Either you skip it or take it. Or take it. Mean if you skip it, right? It means you have to use the value from dp at I minus 1. dp at I minus 1. You have to use the value from dp at I minus 1 j. And you want to take it, it means find the last non-overlapping events, right? And that you can get from where? Here. What is our last? So you can say dp at last and j minus 1. So you can get last from where? Previous plus 1, and that is why you are seeing here dp previous plus 1. Can we say that? Means we have to find the last non-overlapping events using binary search, right? And then we have to add the value. This is your value at I, right? And you have to add this. So this value we will get from the current I, value at I, okay? And this value we have to keep adding this one. Understand? Means we have to find the non-overlapping events that we are getting from binary search, and then we'll add the value at I to dp at last j minus 1. And we say that this step we have to repeat until this step we have to repeat step 3, and so we have to make into for loop. Okay, so we have to repeat this for all the event up to k things. Means these two, either you will skip or not skip. So this step we have to repeat for all the events up to k selection. So this will avoid the checking every pair and improve the performance. So let's understand this approach that we are talking about. Okay, let's do the little dry run. Okay, so we have given events was given, let's suppose 1, 2 and 4 was given, right? Then we had given what? 3, 4, 3 was given, and it was 2, 3 and 1, right? If you see the example 1, we have given this one, correct? So let's consider this is our example and this is your k is 2. Can we say that? So the very first step, as we have understand, we have to do what? Sort, right? So step 1 will use to sort the event by end day. Okay, how we are going to sort it? So this is your index. I'll suggest get your notebook and start writing there. Okay, so this is your start and this is your end, right? And this will be your value. So when index is 0, let's suppose this, when index is 0, your start is at 1, right? And ends will be 2 and value will be 4. And we say that after sorting, this will be get sorted, it will go up, right? Can we say that? So the very first step was 1, 2, 3. Now we have 2, 3 and 1, right? So this time it will go 2 and 3 will go here, right? Because we have to sort by the end day. Okay, and I don't think we need to explain it because we have already seen, right? And this is 3. So 0, 1 and 2. So these are our indexes and these are our values, right? So we have sort based on the end day. What is our end day? End day is sorted like 2, 3 and 4. Can we say that this is sorted or not sorted? This is sorted, right? Let's understand how we are going to initialize the dp. Can I write here? Let me clean here. Not here, like this. This is sorted now. So now it is not required. So I'm cleaning this. Okay. Okay. So now understand step 2 what we should do. Okay. So we have to, in the step 2, we have to initialize the dp initialization we have to do. Okay, so we will build the dp table, dp at I and j, right, where this I is number of events considered to 1 to n, right, and this is your j is how many event picked 1 to k. I hope you understand, right? dp at I and j, so we can say number of event that is considered is 1 to n, and j will be how many events picked, that is your 1 to k. Let's say the n is 3 and k is 2. Can we say that? Means we have to initialize the dp into what? We have to take the size 4 into 3, right? So we will initialize the dp into 4 into 3. So we will initialize the dp 4 into 3 and dp at 0 to dp at 0 to 2. Can we say that? And all will we have to fill with 0. So this way we have to initialize this. I hope you understand why we have taken 4 into 3, right? Can we say that why we have used? Let's understand. Never hesitate. Okay, what we have used here, give me 1 second, let me clean this. Why we have used, I will tell you. Okay, just think why we have used this. I will think or not? Okay, as you see we have this dp, right? We have created this dp array, this one, correct? So here we have taken n plus 1, k plus 1. So n we have is number of events, which is here 3 we have took, right? And k we have taken is 2. Means this is the n, means how many events we have. 3 events was we have, as you can say 0 1 2, right? Means 3 events. And k we have is 2, means max event we can pick is 2. I hope you understand, right? And we have the we have created the formula dp array n plus 1 k plus 1, right? So n plus 1 is now 4, right? And k plus 1 is 3, correct? And that is why we can say 4 into 3. Understand? So now process this array. Okay, I hope you have understood this. Okay, why we took 4 into 3. Okay, let's understand. 4 into 3 we have took, right? Array we have took. So you have took like this. Can we say that? Like this. You have to. This is your dp array. Let's suppose when you have I is 1, right? It means you are talking about event 0, and that we have what? 1, 2 and 4. 1, 2 and 4. Can we say that? When I is 1, dp event is 0, and we have the value is what? We can say 1 to 4. If you'll do the binary search over this, right, and you will say find the last event that ends before 1, that ends before 1, right? Ends before start 1, we can say. So before start 1, what is the last event that ends? There is no events is here, right? None events ends before 1, day 1. Can we say that? And so we can say previous is -1 that we are talking about, right? So we can fill dp at, you can say previous plus 1 comma sorry plus 1 equal to what? dp at -1 plus 1 become what? dp at 0. Can we say that? We can say that. Now we can update the value. So dp at 1 1, it become what? The max value of dp at 0 and 1, comma, we can take dp of let's call this 0 0, and the current value is 4. I hope you understand, right? So what you will get here, dp at 0 1. So initially we have all field 0, so we can take 0, dp at 0 0 is 0, and current value is 4, right? So you will get total is 4. So you got dp at 1 1 is what? 4. Can we say that? We can say that. So you can get here. So after I equal to 1, what will happen? Think. After I, let me clean here. So we are talking about after this I equal to 1. After I equal to 1, what we have at dp? dp at 1 and 1, we have 4. And dp at 1 and 2, we also have 4. Can we say that? Let's go to I equal to 2. This time we have event 2. Can we say that? And here value is 2, 3 and 1. Correct? What are the values here? 2, 3, 1. 2, 3 and 1. Correct? Let's understand here. Here, if you do the binary search, right, means we have to find the last event ending before this start 2. What is that? The event 0 we have. And event 0 ends at where? At 2. That is why we talk about this one, that it's not valid, right? So we'll say previous will be at -1 for none overlapping allowed. Can we say that? We can say that, right? So now we can calculate the value. How we are going to calculate the value? Let's suppose we'll say dp at 2 and 1. dp at I is 2, right? And j will take 1 here, correct? 1 and 2, we only have to take 1 and 2, right? And that is why we have seen dp at 1 we have taken, and dp at 2 we have taken. dp at 1 1, dp at 1 2, and both we have 4 4, correct? Now understand, when we are talking about dp at 2 1, we'll get what? Again we'll get 4, and dp at 2 and j this time will become what? 2. dp at 2 2, it will become what? 4. Are you understanding, right? Now we have these things, right? Let's understand when we have I is 3. So we can say the next value we have is dp at 2 and dp at 1 is also 4. dp at 2 and 2 is 4. Can we say that? We can say that. Let's understand here, when I equal to 3. I equal to 3 means we are talking about event 1. And event 1 we have data is what? 3, 4 and 3. 3, 4 and 3. Can we say that? So very first what we will do? We will do binary search. We'll find the last event that ends before this 3, right? So before this start 3, what we have? We have again event this one, event 0 that ends at 2, correct? And so we say it's valid, and so we will say previous is 0. This time it's not -1. And so we'll say so this time we'll say dp at 3 and 1. What will come? It will come from max of what? dp 2 and 1. Let me clean this piece. Now this is not required, right? You understood these things. So dp at what? 2 and 1, comma dp at 1 and dp at 0, plus which time we have to take this time 3, value is 3, right? Now you find the max between this is your 4, comma this is your 0 plus 3, which will come max, it will come 4. Now similarly we will find dp at I is 3, j is 1, so this time j will become what? 2. J will be 1 and 2 only, right? We'll find the max between dp at 2 2 and dp at 1 and dp at 1 1, right? Sorry, give me 1 second. Okay, here we'll take what? dp at 1 and 1 plus 3 will take, correct? So what will be the max value here? This is your 4, this is your 4 plus 3, and total become what? 7, the max, right? So after I, right, after I, if we'll talk, we are getting what? Let's remove these things. After I, what is the value? This time after I is let's go with this one. dp at, after I, dp at 3 and 1, we got 4, and dp at 3 and 2, we got 7, and this is your final answer. So you can write dp, and you can, you know, the index, right? You can all put all the cells, and you can put the data, you can visualize it. Okay, so this is your dp array, where dp at 1 1, dp at 1 2, dp at 2 1, dp at 2 2, dp at 3 3 1, dp at 2 2. These, we have these values, rest of the thing will be 0. Okay, so this is your final dp things. I hope you understand, right? Now you can understand why we have done first sorting, then we have defined these things, right, to do the binary search, right? And we have the dp table we have, and we have to do what? We have to iterate over the all the events. This is your I, right? You have to find what? Start, end, and the current value, right? And you will do the binary search, you will find the previous, right? You have these two things, the choices we have given. So either you will pick or you will not pick, you can find it, right? And then you will keep storing this, and finally you will return dp at n and k. I hope you understand. You will enjoy this video, and if you, I will recommend this, please watch study video so you can understand better. Okay, thank you guys, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.